What's going on, everybody? This is Gregory Laporte from GamerFitnation.com. I'm here with my man Brad for Dungeon Defenders 2. Now, all you PC gamers out there, you guys are going to love this, so I'm going to let Brad take over and just tell us what's new about Dungeon Defenders 2.
So I think a lot of the old fans of Dungeon Defenders 1 are going to love some of the changes we've made. You know, we really wanted to make Dungeon Defenders 2 a lot more accessible and a lot more action-oriented. So if you remember from the first game, when you did certain actions like repair, upgrade, or sell, you were always rooted in place. You couldn't move around, and it kind of took away from the moment-to-moment action of the game. That's all been changed. So now when you're doing actions, you can actually move, you can do combat, you can repair something, you can upgrade something else, you can be fighting and doing abilities all at the same time. It's a lot more integrated and fun. Another big change we made was the combo system, which is really, really cool. Basically, we're a co-op game. There's not really a lot of really good co-op games out there. So we wanted to amplify the way that players could play together. In the first game, you had your towers, you had your abilities, but they kind of just did their own thing. Now you actually can use them together with each other. So say you're, for example, you have a monk and a huntress together, and the monk places his electricity aura, which is just a damage thing. People walk through it, they take shocking damage. If a huntress places a geyser trap in front of that, it pops enemies up in the air and makes them wet with water. So when they walk without electricity, they get shocked and stunned. And it's really fun to plan these things with your friends. It's like, oh, hey, you put this here, and I'll put that there, and we're going to work together. It's really exciting. I think they're going to like it a lot.
It's pretty cool too, because with the combo system, because you can actually be tactical with your teammates. You know, if you all of them had headsets and everything, you know, you guys can kind of formulate a strategy to take down the enemies and protect your base.
Yeah, certainly.
And another thing is DLC. I know for the previous game, you guys had a DSL where it was free for the first few couple of months. Is that going to be the same situation with Dungeon Defenders 2, or? So
for Dungeon Defenders 2, we're actually going free to play. So it'll be free for everybody. You know, we're still working on our monetization strategy. We're really firm believers in not pay to win, and we really believe in giving people opportunities to spend money but really gain cool things for yourself. So whether it be cosmetics, or we actually have some really cool ideas I can't talk about quite yet. We want to make it a very positive experience to invest into our product, but it's going to be free for everyone. All the heroes, all the different things you can play.
All right, so now that you mentioned that it's free to play, is there any chance that, since there's consoles that have a lot of free to play games like the PlayStation 4, is there any possibility of this game coming to a console?
I've been asked that a lot. Dungeon Defenders 1 was on every platform. It was on Android, iOS, Xbox 360, PS3, the whole thing. We really believe in our multi-platform technology, so we want to create a relationship with the consoles. We're not doing anything quite yet. Right now we're focused on PC, Mac, and Linux, but that's something we are certainly talking about with Sony and Microsoft.
So in terms of, Dungeon Defenders, where do you guys go after part 2? What would you guys like to do for future Dungeon Defenders and DLC content? What about that?
So one of the great things about being a free-to-play game is that we get to keep on working on this game as long as the fans are excited about it. And we have a list of, we call it a backlog. We have a backlog of features and content we want to build that could take us 4 or 5 years. In this game, in the first one, you were kids, the eternity crystals got shattered, fix it before parents get home. It was a very, not simple, but it was a very basic story. And the second one, the world's at war. The old ones are invading, you're defending towns, you're helping certain objectives, like in one of the maps you play, there's a caravan that's been attacked and you're trying to protect it before they get into the city. So we can go anywhere with that. And we have a lot of really cool ideas we want to explore, both with content and with features.
All right, cool. There's a lot of excitement going on. So let's ask somebody in the big line we got behind us over here, what's going on? So question, how do you feel about Dungeon Defenders 2?
I don't know. I haven't played the game yet. I never played Dungeon Defenders 1, so I'm kind of just trying it out.
Are you excited to play the game?
Yeah, it looks great. I was walking by. It looks like really cool animation, really cool art and stuff, so I'm excited to take a look at it.
All right, now I'm going to give you one question to ask this man, since he works for... What's your question to ask him?
How long have you been working on creating this game?
So this game has been going for about a year. Some people don't remember this, but last year at PAX, we actually had Dungeon Defenders 2 as a MOBA, and the reactions were very mixed. Some people were wanting to see the spiritual successor to our first game. And we really believe in listening to fans. Like, that's something that it's a heartbeat for us as developers. So we came to PAX, we showed everyone the MOBA, we went back from PAX and we're like, okay, maybe that's not what we should be doing. And so we talked about it, we had all the creative guys at a heart-to-heart, and we're like, you know what? Let's give the fans what they want. So we put the MOBA on the shelf, we haven't touched it in a year, and we really invested a lot of time and energy into making it the game that the fans wanted. And so here we are a year later back at PAX, and the reaction's been incredible. Everyone's excited about, hey, you're doing a real sequel, this is awesome, this is what we wanted. That's really cool for us.
All right, you guys heard it there. My man Brad talking about Dungeon Defenders 2. The fans are excited. Everybody's excited. I'm excited. I feel the excitement. I'm Gregory Laporte from GamerFit Nation. Be sure to check out more information at GamerFitNation.com for your gaming and health. Peace.